Hey, what's going on everybody? It's Adrian here, and today I'm going to be taking a photo that I've been waiting to take for a long time. It's one that's inspired by Hayden Pedersen and North Borders that they did, where they took a filter, held it up over a freeway, and everything inside the filter was a long exposure photo, and everything outside of it was all blurred and bokeh and beautiful. And I wanted to do it for a while, but all I had was filter for a 50mm lens, which is only 49mm across, which is not very big and not very good for the photo. But recently I've gotten one for an 85mm lens, which is 67mm diameter, and I think it's going to work a lot better for this photo. So yeah, I'm going to do it after class tonight because I get out of school at 9, so that'll be plenty dark out. And I'm going to go over onto a parking garage that's above a busy street, so hopefully we can get a lot of cars in there. Yeah. I don't even have a camera bag that can fit my laptop and stuff, so I just have to put all the camera stuff I intend on using in this little Vans bag. So I got my A7 II 85mm lens and a 50mm lens. And then I have my big bag, which has my laptop and other school stuff in it. I'm also bringing this little Rode, or not, it's not even Rode, it's aperture vid light. Really going to be useful if I'm not able to see my hand in the shot before turning it on. Super bright, especially at night photography. I'm also going to have to carry my big old tripod bag, so a lot of stuff. This is going to be fun. Just finished with school, heading over to the parking garage to take the photos. I'll keep you updated. There's the parking garage I'm going to. I'm going straight to the top, and I'm going to be shooting the street that's on the other side. This is a one-way going, which way is that? That's westbound, but the side coming up eastbound is much busier, so there's going to be a crap ton of cars, and it's going to be fun. I'm so mad I made it to the top, and the place is under construction. So they got a fence just on the other side of this door. One on the far side too. I don't know if you can see it. Like every door is blocked off. There's an excavator in the middle, or whatever the fuck that's called. A little forklift kind of thingy. So yeah, I don't think it's happening today. I'm stupid. I could cross in the frickin' middle of the parking garage to get to the other side and just do it one floor lower than the top. Alright, I'm in a kind of okay spot now, kind of overlooks this. It's not really where I'd like to be. I would have loved to be the next floor up, just shooting down that way. But I can't because there's a car in that corner over there, and I don't want to go down another floor. So this will have to do. Now, the first part's going to be getting a shot of your hand in front of the lens like that. You can see that's what it's going to look like on thing. So you're going to want to take a couple photos just so you get some extra bokeh in the background. So you're going to want a bunch of them, and we'll show you why later, how to add them in. And secondly, you're going to want to take some long exposures. So for this, I'm setting it to 15 seconds at f10 with a 50 ISO. You're going to want to take a couple of these just so you could layer them in the middle and have it look super nice. Alright, so I took 5 facing this way. Now I'm gonna try a couple facing this way just in case I like that final result better. God, I have my camera mounted backwards on my tripod right now, and it's dangling. Like, this foot isn't even on the ground, and it's just hanging on for dear life. Like, oh my god, I'm scared. Alright, so now you're going to take all of your photos that you took, all your long exposures, the photo of your hand with the lens, all your bokeh pictures, and just import them all into Lightroom individually and do whatever edit you normally do. If you want to use presets, you could use those, or if you just want to do them all individually, you can. And then since you're going to want them to all look pretty similar when you put them all together, you're going to just want to copy and paste the settings from one and put them on top of everything just so they all match up. Then you're going to take them all, just export them, save them into their own folder, just so it's easier to find them and work with them. And then you're going to take the one of your hand and open that with Photoshop. After that, you're going to want to make extra layers and just place all the rest of your bokeh pictures on top of that. And you're going to want to set their blend mode to lighten, and that'll get rid of everything except for the lights. Then create a layer mask so you don't destroy the image as you erase. And just get rid of everything that's over the hand or in the foreground, so you're just left with extra bokeh for the background. Then you're going to want to save that as a PNG, and then go ahead and open your long exposures and pretty much do the same thing to layer all of those. I also took one of the pictures from when I had the camera facing the other way, just so I can get some of the reds from the tail lights and not just have the whites of all the headlights in the photo. It just adds some nice aspects of contrast to the center of the image. Then you're going to want to save that as another PNG, and I called the two PNGs top and bottom, just for clarification. And then you're going to want to take the first one and just open that with Photoshop, and then put the second one under it. And as you can see, when you erase the middle, you're going to get the nice effect of seeing it through each other. And now you can see why I put the make sure not to get your finger in the lens, because it was a pain to figure out what to do with that. Eventually I just decided to cut out the finger and just use the circular selection tool with the softness around the edges, just so it all looks all nice and clean in there and there's no real hard edges. Then you could save that image as another PNG and take that back into Lightroom and do any final adjustments you may have with it, and then you'll be left with your final image. This picture turned out alright, but if I was to do it again, I'd probably do it from a higher angle, maybe the side I would have liked to do it originally, and maybe get the vanishing point of the road on it, because kind of now the road looks out of place, and you can't really tell that it's a road on the other side of it, but maybe if I chose a different location, you'd get more of the point. So yeah, I'll definitely be redoing this image sometime, so stay tuned for that.